Once again, we're back here today with the 2010 Honda Crosstour. This vehicle was brought to me with a misfire, or it felt like the vehicle was skipping. And so we're going to hook up a scanner to it, scan tool, and see if there's any codes in there. And if they are, we're going to see if we can track down the problem and fix it. I connected my scan tool to the vehicle, and there is a code that's coming up. This is code P0303, which is saying it's either got a faulty spark plug, faulty ignition coil, or faulty fuel injector. So now we're going to go out and pull this spark plug out of this cylinder and check it first, since that will be the easiest thing to fix. This car has a 3.5 V6 engine in it, and the number 3 cylinder is going to be on the back side of the engine. It's going to be cylinder 1 here, 2 here, and 3 here. And then on the front of the engine is 4, 5, and 6. So the first thing we have to do is we have to remove this cover right here. And you'll notice there's a couple of little clips here that have a flathead screwdriver, so we're going to twist those, and then we're going to pull this cover up off the engine. After you turn these little clips right here, you turn them 1/4 of a turn counterclockwise. After that, you can reach over here and you can gently pull up on this cover, and the whole thing will come off, exposing the top of the engine. After removing the cover on the engine, you will need to go around to the back side of the engine, and I got to squeeze my phone in here. It's a little difficult. And you will notice that this is the number 3. Let's see if I can get my finger in here. This is the number 3 cylinder right here. The number 2 cylinder is right here, and the number 1. So the number 3 is going to be the third one towards the back of the engine. Now there's a nut. It's an acorn style nut right in here that it's a 10 millimeter. You have to remove that nut, and then after removing that nut, you will rock this coil pack around until you get it pulled loose. I have removed the nut from the coil pack, so now I'm going to wiggle it around. Sometimes it's a little tight, and then you pull it up. Now you notice there is a wire connected right here. So you have to go in here and disconnect this wire from the coil pack. It's kind of difficult to show you with the wire connected to the coil pack, but there's a little tab right on the top of the wire, and you have to push it down with your thumb or any finger. And as you're pushing it down, you pull it back away from the coil pack. This is what the coil pack looks like after you remove it from the engine. And I try to look at this part right here where it goes down into the valve cover. Try to look for any signs of where it might have wear on it, or maybe some moisture might have gotten in there. Everything looks nice and dry. So now we're going to remove the spark plug, and we're going to take a look at it before we go any further. Whenever I pull the spark plug out of the engine, this is what it looked like. It has a bunch of oil and gunk buildup on it, which tells me that it obviously wasn't firing. I removed the spark plug from the number 4 cylinder, which was working, and just to show you what the spark plug should look like. This thing has nice color to it. There's no oily, greasy buildup where fuel has not been burning. So we need to do something about that other cylinder. I replaced the spark plug in the number 3 cylinder here, put everything back together and plugged the wire in, cranked the engine up, and everything is operating as it should. It's no longer skipping. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and replace the other 5 cylinder spark plugs, and this job will be complete. Thanks for watching.